Every time I do a hangout on my phone, I always start it off the same way. I'm looking for my bubbles. That's normal. That's dance party. That's your dream. You know, I got to play around until somebody shows up. They'll be here in about another minute. Glamour. Beam. Hey, there you go, Miss London. 8mm. Yes, Miss London. Okay. Can you hear me clearly? Because it keeps saying bad connection. 3 people. Hello. 3 people. Yeah, I had to cut it short because, I had to go to work and do some things. I thought I would, it's a good thing. I thought I had to be to work a little later in the morning, but that wasn't the case. I got my days mixed up. But, yeah. Criminal Retards Part 2. I last left off talking about how, socially, autism will not allow Special Kev to connect the dots. And for those of you who are just now listening, one of the features of autism is that they are autistic individuals have very poor social skills. No, which video? Well, I don't know. But, let me not look at the chat. As I was saying, they don't pick up on social cues. Like, for instance, those of us who do not have autism, we know how to read body language. We know how to pick up what somebody's saying without them even speaking. Nonverbal communication. We know that when we go to church, we shouldn't start masturbating right there in the pew. We know that is just socially unacceptable. You do not sit there and whip out your ding-a-ling and start jerking off, right in the middle of the prayer line, But these are some of the things that autistic individuals do. Now, I just mentioned the jerking off in the church because I seen that happen. We know that when we converse with somebody, we know we need to stand at a certain point, where somebody who's autistic will walk smack dab up in your face and start talking to you. We know if we're talking about something, we can pick up on the social cue that that's not what people want to talk about anymore, or the subject needs to be changed, or whatever. Whereas autistic people don't pick up on social cues. So I explained all that to explain Special Kev would be an individual that he will never see Monty manipulating him. He would never be able to deduce and say, hey, if Monty did something dirty to this person, he'll do something dirty to me. I better not let him know I work for Apple. Yeah, that's the way it works. Apple. Not AT&T, it's Apple. And, he he doesn't have that mental capacity to reason like that. Very poor social skills. Now, he probably can do calculus in his head and solve a calculus problem in 5 seconds. Whereas us, it might take us a few minutes if we solve that problem at all. I really love, how can I say this? I want to say I love autism. Well, I love working with autistic people, I should say, because they're very interesting to me. And from a spiritual standpoint, it always makes me think of a scripture. Something to the effect that God said he will send people into the world to confound the wise. And it's like here, just for the, just for understanding, I'm putting quotes. For us normal people who don't have autistic, we think we're all smart, we're all knowing, we're perfectly normal. And then people will look at somebody with autism and, look down on them or whatever. But here, an autistic person can do things that you'll never be able to do. They will just completely amaze you with the gift that they have. It's amazing to have an autistic child be in school. You have a guest speaker come in the classroom, and part of his presentation is with a guitar, and they're going to sing nursery rhyme songs. And an autistic kid who has never touched a guitar in all of her 9 years of life picks up the guitar and plays it like she's been taking guitar lessons for the past 4 years. That is amazing to me. Never took a lesson and will play a guitar damn near just as good as Prince. They do such exceptional stuff. Or like Miss London said, they'll see a picture, never took an art lesson or anything, and sit there and draw that picture to the letter. Amazing. Beethoven. I think Beethoven was deaf. How the hell did he churn out classical songs like that on a daggone piano and couldn't hear worth a damn? Isn't that amazing? God will send or place people on this earth to confound the wise. I'm sorry. London said intelligence looks like insanity to a moron, MWA. So, I don't know. I've never had a conversation with Special Kev. But I kind of want to give him a pass because you can easily manipulate an autistic individual. And I think that's the position of Special Kev. And although he might be highly intelligent in other areas, that social cue area, he has a grand deficit. And that just goes along. That's an autistic feature. It's no fault of his own. Nobody asks to come here with autism. Nobody. But autism comes with its set of characteristics and features. What are you going to do about it? So now that I have just talked this out to myself right now, I think I'm going to give Special Kev a pass. I think. But Miss Londoner, random Londoner knows, you know what, everybody's still going to call you Miss London, Miss London. She knows better than I do in terms of Special Kev's personality and character. And she's been typing a lot in this chat. So let me go to the chat and read what she's been saying. Hey, Onyx. Okay. UK in the house. Da-da-da. Oh, no. I just put it on private. She says, it depends on where the person is on the autistic spectrum. I'm considered high functioning, so I don't have as many issues with how close to stand to someone or picking up hints. Onyx is exhausted. Wow, she says her little one has been able to type on the keyboard before he could talk. But now he speaks very well. He would cook up nursery rhymes himself. She says she knows how Beethoven was able to play and compose beautiful music being a deaf individual. That's freaking amazing. She says Beethoven probably could feel the music. She said, remember I said I could see sounds? Well, I can feel music too. So him being deaf, he just used some of his other senses. Wow. Darius says, hey, since you're talking about people with disabilities, I'm blind. And she says that with a big old smile. Well, welcome, Darius. Good to see you. All right. I mean, it's not all right. Well, what should I say to that? Oh, thanks for sharing, Daria. I mean, I almost said good for you. What kind of crap? Daria, I just wasn't prepared for that. But thanks for sharing. Oh, boy. London says Beethoven couldn't hear clearly, but could make a memory of the feelings and visions that go along with his songs. Pocket Watcher. Miss London, I've been trying to find a way to contact you, Ma. I think there's someone you should really talk to, love. My email address, Pocket Watcher, madamwhipass7@gmail.com. Madam Whip Ass, spell Madam Whip Ass, add the number 7 at gmail.com. Hey, Moaner. Never mind. I need to. M. That's what I'm going to call you. There it goes. You can send it to me. Pocket Watcher. Yeah. But that's pretty amazing. Daria, where are you? I just never, the way you wrote that with the big smiley face. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, Daria. How are you, Miss Daria? Were you born blind, or did you just lose your sight along the way? If you don't mind me asking. And Miss Daria, I got another question. Being that you're blind, are your other senses heightened or more intense? Like, I understand that people who are blind, because they lost that sense, that their hearing sense is like out of this world. It's very sensitive. And I remember when I was about 9 years old, I had a friend whose grandmother was blind. And I don't know, I always remember the first time I met her grandmother. She would be sitting in this chair, and Merlene brought me to a house. We were like 9 years old, like in 4th grade. And she's like, I have my friend with me. And she said, tell your friend to come here. And I walked over to her, and she said, give me your hand. And I put my hand out to her. And, you know, she was asking me my name and how old I was. But as she was talking to me, she was feeling my arm, you know, and my hands as I was talking. It was just very strange for me. I've just never experienced that. And that was the first blind person I've ever met. And I didn't understand at that time why she was feeling all over my arm and my hands. You know, it was just strange. I was a little kid, but now I understand, that was a way she can tell if I was fat or skinny, things of that nature. She says, my other senses compensate for the sight I don't have. I was born blind, 1 pound, 7 ounces. Oh my goodness. You're the little tiny baby. London says, that's another thing that happens to me. Some days my senses work stronger than others. Some days I can hear better than others. Some days it's my visual. It depends on the environment we are in. Yeah. But, for the longest, I always had that memory that came with her feeling on my arm, and I never understood why. It was just very strange. Yeah. What time is it? It's 3:51. Okay. Oh, it was very strange. So Miss London, what is next from here? What are we going to do? I'm confounded, Miss London. You know, somebody said that you were or slash are a vicious troll. And so, and that was somebody from the outside of WGT. So I'm sure the insiders of WGT, you know you and your troll capabilities. I'm conflummoxed as to why they did what they did. This is crazy. You know, some people say I'm a troll. I don't know what a troll. Well, I didn't know what a troll is when somebody told me I was a troll. That was a troll. But you people. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I got another call coming in. Plus, I gotta go do something. So, I'm gonna end this stream. She said the waterhead did it because even though he knows what I'm capable of, he also can't control his impulses. The waterhead has done this many times. He can't help it. Wow. But yeah, I gotta go again. But I'm working on, before I go, let me tell you this. I will be back late tonight, maybe about 10 o'clock, maybe by 11. But it's going to be, and spread the word, ladies only, a ladies only hangout. I am working on my boo. Because I don't want him to get, you know, I don't know. He was okay with the first Cliff pick. And I told him I have a few more and then how I want to do this particular show tonight. You know, I just don't want to rock the boat. That's why I like to be honest with him. So he looked at me kind of crazy, like, and then he started asking questions. And who wouldn't start asking questions, you know? But, you know, I've been completely honest with him. So I'm going to see if I can have a ladies only hangout, honey. And we just going to have an admiration party. Because you think that first pick was something. And I promise I will act dignified. I ain't going to go all crazy and act a fool. You know, it's going to be a very dignified and classy event. There will be no drooling. We're just going to admire. I was thinking about incorporating some other pics from other YouTubers. And we can't incorporate Monkey Mills. That would just fuck up the whole damn vibe, won't it? Ugh. No, we can't do that. It'll just be Cliff's. Because it's just amazing. It's just really amazing. Anyway, ladies, spread the word. This channel right here. If y'all want to take this channel down, you can. I got a few more. We'll go live someplace else. But ladies only. And the main feature will be a part of Cliff. My Lord. I gotta go. Oh, hit that like button, okay? Hit the like button just in anticipation for my next hangout tonight with a part of Cliff. That's gonna be the name of it. A part of Cliff. Whew. All right. I'll see you then. Bye. Hit the like button. Thank you.